A 1 and 9 Urban Gentleman Collaboration.
Remember when I couldn't get a feature on a mixtape? Remember when I used to get a package for the 6 ways? Really good at whipping that white coat to kente. I'm just riding down, wanna not. Just riding down, wanna not. Riding down, wanna not.
Let's get it, y'all. I am my own damn experience. So tell me if you follow the sequence. I got my mind shaking, heart breaking, meditating, renovating these thoughts inside my head. They saying, why do I keep doing this? Trying something new with this time.
So we have a camera on you this time because I really didn't like in the first one. I didn't see you at all.
I don't ever have them on me.
No.
I'm almost like
I
a
watched one of your other podcasts and there was an angle of you before.
You know what it is? Because it was a podcast.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a little different. But...
Yeah, it's a little different. Like the interview, I don't never really have it on.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
You
It's
got
just
to
like
switch it up or something.
yeah, now you can see you speaking too, and just like it feels more natural with the conversation. You know what I mean? Like when you are talking, like I want to see your facial expressions
do feel you.
and stuff. You know?
I feel you on that.
Yeah. It's your shit. So be on it.
Let me see. All right, here we go, man. We're back in here with Carina Barrios.
Yeah.
You didn't catch the first interview. Well, this is your chance to catch the second one.
Yes,
You just had a recent event,
I did.
one-of-one experience.
Yes.
And it was quite an experience.
It was.
It was dope.
Thank you.
It was definitely dope.
Thank you. No, I enjoyed it, honestly. It was like a whirlwind of a day.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy with how everything turned out. You know, like we did have an awesome turnout. You know, the building was packed, and I was like, "What the hell?" There was a moment I was running around like crazy. Well, like you seen me,
Yeah.
you seen me.
Yeah.
Like you walked in, I didn't
did.
even know who you were.
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh, you don't have your hat on.
I mean, honestly, it did throw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
It did. And I'm like,
Yeah.
then I heard your voice, and I went, "Okay,
Mhm.
solo." Like, it was getting Marina. But yeah, it was a crazy day, a lot of running around and, you know, but I did make sure I gave myself at least like 2 moments to stop and just enjoy what is going on and
Yeah.
like what I just put together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a moment when I was inside, I was like by the DJ booth, just making sure like everybody's songs were good to go, whatever.
Mhm.
And I just like stopped and kind of looked at everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay. Like we did this, like when I put together an event, you know, I had awesome artists be a part of it, awesome vendors, you know,
really
everybody
did.
played their part and
Yeah.
brought people out, you know. But it was just crazy to see, you know, an event that I did put together and all those people that were interested and came out, you know.
The first event.
Like, yes, and the first one at that. And not even that, people keep saying, they're like, Carina, like, you got mad heads to come out to a random ass spot in Jersey.
No, you know what's crazy? Well, first of all, shout out to the sound man, the DJ, whatever, because there were no hiccups.
Yeah, no, shout out to DJ
There were
Zeke
no
and
hiccups.
DJ Brandino. You know, Zeke is from Philly.
Yeah.
He'd be booked and busy, man. I worked with him before
Yeah.
on another event that I did in the past. But he's dope and like, you know, he knows what he's doing. So
Nah, definitely. Like one of the main questions I asked everybody was like, how did you hear about the event? Like, how did you know? You know what I mean? And everybody was like, some people were like, oh, I've been tapped in with Karina for years, or, you know, whatever. Then I'm like, damn, hold up. There was people from Philly, South Jersey, North Jersey, New York. I was like, what?
yeah.
Because I thought that we were probably gonna be like the only ones like from North Jersey. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, hold up. There's a lot of people from North Jersey.
Yeah.
And you got Bronx in there. I was like, okay. Yeah, your name really has reach.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really has reach.
I've met a lot of people over the last few years, but especially over like the years of the whole fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, like, and it's so awesome. And I try just as a person to connect with everybody that I feel like has a good vibe and is genuine. You know what I mean? And especially people who are creative and they have a passion, a dream too, because we're all just trying to do what we love and
that's it.
survive, man, and reach our dreams and goals. So I just appreciate that and like enjoy staying connected with those people because like we need to work together. You know what I mean? If not, then we ain't going nowhere. So
that's a fact.
But yeah, it was amazing, honestly. Like, and it was so nice for me to have all my people together. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I feel like I'm throwing a party with all my friends, like, with all my people that I just fuck with and work with and, appreciate. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I just remember that moment of me like standing by DJ and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people over here.
Yeah.
And I walked outside and I was like, damn, this parking lot is packed.
It's packed. There's a lot of people that turned out for you, for real.
It was, and I say that so like humbly and everything. Like I'm still trying to process it, but I was just like, all right, because I was stressing.
I mean, of course. You put together a show. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know who was really going to pop out, show up. I mean, I was like, all right, I'm going to sell from 100 tickets. You know, that was like, let's do it. Honestly, 150 was the actual goal. I did have to hit 150 tickets.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I was really stressed about that. But when I tell you, like a week and a half before the show,
yeah,
I was like, okay.
Yeah. A lot of people wait till the last minute.
Yeah, they do, and that's okay. Y'all came through, and I appreciate it. For real, I had a good time, and yeah. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Everybody
it was fun.
Tapped in with you too, like for real. They were like, "Yeah, I can't wait to see my interview. Thank you so much."
Oh yeah. I had people DMing me, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna be done no later than Tuesday. No later than Tuesday. But the thing is like, I think it's dope. Everybody got a chance to connect.
Yeah.
You brought everybody out to like one building, and a little fun fact: people that don't know, Vineland is actually the biggest city in Jersey.
What do you mean?
A lot of people don't know that.
The biggest city in Jersey.
It's the biggest city in Jersey, land-wise.
Okay, yeah.
Like they don't have the buildings like Newark has or Jersey City has. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or the population that we have. But as far as land, Vineland's big.
Yeah.
I was driving and I'm like, God damn, I'm still here. Yo, but shout out to Vineland. It was a dope spot. The atmosphere was good, and a lot of people tapped in. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. All right, y'all. You guys are witnessing me smoke hookah. I don't really enjoy hookah that much, but this is something new. So
now this hookah right here is it's a little different. You can put two different flavors at the same time. It's like a vape. It's good, right?
I like the flavor.
Yes.
It's smooth. I don't feel like
that tobacco burn.
It's overpowering and that's why I don't really do because it hurts my throat.
It's a smooth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chase and Smoke, my man down in Paulsboro. You need to tap in hookah, pre-rolls, whatever you need. He's got it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. My biggest takeaway. I mean, tomorrow will be a week since the event. So this whole week I've been trying to like decompress, get back to the work and shit, whatever. Because I was like a fucking robot, bro. But yeah, I think like biggest takeaway and most important thing to me about the event is just everybody who did come came with good vibes and like good energy. You know what I mean? Everybody respected each other. Like there was not one issue. No. That was something I was a little nervous about too. Like you just never know what could happen when there's people together, like, but that's what I love. And, it just does say something like, I'd like to, feel like I do surround myself around good people and want to be, working with good people. So it's just nice to be like, all right, we all good people up this bitch. Like we all just enjoyed and embraced and like each other's energy. So that was the biggest and most important thing.
Yeah, it was good. I know, everybody was like, mingling and talking. And I know the guy doing the 360, we were kind of in one space at one point. And then I was like, dang, I might be in the way. But he actually moved to a dope spot. That spot he moved to?
Oh, yeah, in the corner, right?
That was a good spot.
And with the, with the sign in the background. And
that was
like,
good.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah. I wasn't sure at first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just got there like maybe 5-10 minutes before you did. So I was still, you know what I mean? Like everybody in that, a lot of artists were there already. So I was like, oh shit.
Everybody was excited. Everybody was setting up and getting ready. And Yeah, it was good.
It helped and everything.
Yeah.
So,
That was dope.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really a good experience. I think I mean, you gonna do a part 2?
See, I knew you're gonna ask it.
No, you know why? Because honestly, y'all had a lot of people in the DM who actually performed the other spots the same weekend.
Okay.
And they were like, hold up.
That
It
shit
looks lit over there. It looks lit. Yeah, that's exactly what they were saying. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
I was like, next time, make sure you come through because
Yeah.
I don't know.
We gonna have a good time. Always. No, and I appreciate that. A lot of people did tap into it. I was like, I had another one. I can't wait for part 2. Let me know when's the next one.
Yeah, yeah,
And there's definitely gonna be a part 2. What the hell?
yeah.
For sure. But my question is, and I kind of do want to ask you, I want to ask the people, like, it was, the event was the one of one experience. One of one is one of my songs. I feel like it is a part of my brand. You know, I truly do believe everybody is an individual and we are all one of one, you know? So do we do the one on one experience part 2, volume 2, or do we switch up the name? What do we do with it?
I want to, well, I mean, it's on you, but I kind of like the same name.
Okay.
Part 2.
All right.
That's
And because it can only get bigger and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it really will become, I think, that one of one. I mean, it already is and was.
Yeah.
But, I think it's just about elevating that experience, like itself,
I think so. If you make a part 2, it's going to be like, okay.
Yes.
So this is like related to the part 1 and we all know how that was.
Right.
So the part 2 is about to be crazy. I don't know. You might need like a bigger building. You think so?
I'm definitely gonna do a different venue for sure. It's a matter of location. So like I'm originally from South Jersey. So I did have a lot of like friends and family that also popped out and like people that I just know from that area that do music. There's not too much stuff going on in South Jersey. So that's why I did it out there too. Like I did want to put on for where I'm from, and I'm not from Vineland per se, but in that like area. Yeah. So
You definitely keep it South Jersey.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, or just move it up a little bit, maybe near like Asbury Park area or something like a happy medium. That way all my North Jersey people and New York people don't have to drive so far, and that way my South Jersey people get the fuck up out of South Jersey for a minute and go explore somewhere else.
Well, I was just told that Asbury Park is still South Jersey, which I had no idea.
Low key, it is, but it's definitely way more north than
it's
where
like
it was at Violence. So
like a middle point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's just a matter of locking it in. So I have a meeting on Monday to figure out all those details.
Oh, meeting on Monday.
Yeah, I have a meeting on Monday. Today's Friday, y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely in the works of planning. It's just, figuring out what's best for me and everybody. And yeah, I think maybe a little bit bigger of a venue. I don't want to go too crazy.
Not too crazy, but
just a little something. Yeah.
I feel like more people are going to pop
Maybe
up.
capacity of 500 instead of like 2.
Yeah.
I think the capacity of that building, I was told, was 250 people. We had definitely at least 200 people in that building.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And if they weren't in the building, they were in the parking lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody was, yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm going to just flex a little bit because I don't care. And I'm me. But we sold 307 tickets. So, and yes, not all 307 people were there because some people did really buy the ticket to live stream the show. And that was dope too. Like I got to watch the live stream after. It is still up for anybody that like wants to watch it.
But hold up. I didn't know about this part.
Yeah.
So you had a live stream as well?
Yeah, the show was live stream.
Oh,
if you bought a ticket and like couldn't, physically make it for whatever reason, you could still just support and watch the show. Yeah.
This woman's a genius.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. My brother, shout out to my brother Louis, he literally lives in Poland. I might have mentioned him last time I was here, but he's playing football overseas out there.
Oh.
And he bought a ticket because, of course, he would have wanted to be there, but
of course,
in Europe. So,
that wasn't my
but he got to watch the show, and I just thought that was so cool, So, yeah. So, part 2 is definitely coming soon. I'm aiming for June or July for sure. Summertime vibe.
Yeah.
I think the weekend after 4th of July would be really dope. So, clear your schedules, y'all.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
No, I just, no, because when you just said July, and you're talking about like Asbury Park, to me, that means like, all right, so you can go to the show, but you can also hit the beach.
Right. You could do a few things while you're
Yeah,
out
there's a
there.
lot you can do. There's a lot you can do. Because I know Vineland was still like 45 minutes to AC.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little closer than that. But when I was looking at hotels, I was like, damn, they kept on showing me Atlantic City. And I'm like, I'm not driving 45 minutes. That's crazy. But, you know, luckily I was able to grab one that was like 5 minutes from the venue. So I was good. Right on like Delsey Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all good. But also shout out to Vineland because I've seen a lot of you know, different I don't know, different things going on, different venues that the police show up, especially when there's people outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of people outside.
Yeah.
So no cops showed up.
Yeah. It was so smooth.
Yeah.
It really was so smooth. I'm so grateful. Like, and the security that night did their job too, man. Like
They did their thing.
they made sure everybody got in and out safely, but made sure, you know, we was good. So
Yeah. And everything was good though. It was all good vibes, man. Nothing crazy.
It was
definitely good vibes.
It was. So
We definitely need a part two. I think I mean the music is dope. We all know the music is dope. But now with this like new venture doing you know, shows and everything like that, I think might low key become like the face of Jersey. I don't know. I'm serious. It might be the face of Jersey. Like this one-on-one experience. Like I haven't seen anybody do it like that.
thank you.
I'm being honest.
And I appreciate that. And, you know, I try to take it in. Like, you know, and people are hitting me up and saying similar things like, Carina, you new plug now. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, pretty much.
what?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I don't know. For me and why I'm doing this in the first place, because I love this. I love this.
Yeah,
Number one.
yeah.
I absolutely love it. And I don't know. I think when I was just young, I used to really imagine these awesome shows and concerts and things that I could perform at. And I did headline. That was my first headlining show. And I also threw it myself. But I love that shit for me. So
I do. That was dope. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, look at you. Oh my gosh. You were doing your thing. You did your thing.
But I just, you know, I think it is extremely important and special to get people together and just do what they love, like for real, and create memories because like I will forever remember that night. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I was running around like crazy on like go, but you know, that's definitely gonna be a memory for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure as well as like other people and giving other artists the opportunity just to be on stage and you know, show other people their talent, showcase their songs. Yeah, that's important too because even now I'm still looking for opportunities to showcase my talent and my songs. So and other people that maybe haven't had as much experience or like as many shows and performances that they've done. Like, you know, I want to help. I want to help people and like, you know, just like show them how to do this shit with me, you know? Like, and there's so much still more to learn every day. Like, I definitely do. I don't know everything at all. Like, I'm still so. But it's just about bringing people together, you know? And I think in order to succeed and like, make money, anything where you're looked at as a leader, you know, you have to give to other people. You have to have value and, you know, bring something to the table and be a leader of it. So I just want to have fun.
No, it was definitely a lot of fun. And I feel like not only was it people showcasing the talent and everything like that, but I feel like it was brief and network. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I met a lot of people that were doing different things.
Yeah.
And from different locations. So that was definitely dope to see. So I know like, you know, people in Philly, they're doing shows. Then there was a couple guys from Atlantic City. There were guys from up this way and you know, New York. So I know you tapped in.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just from one experience, the one-of-one experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely a networking opportunity. But it was dope though. Yeah, he definitely did his thing. He put on a show. Yeah, I seen you walk into the stage. I was like, I already know it's about to turn up. I already know it went crazy.
Yeah. No, it came out dope. I was on just adrenaline the whole night, you know?
Yeah.
My performance, I did try to just like be one with myself. I'm trying to just soak it all in.
Yeah.
Remember every dance move. I didn't even hit every dance move I was supposed to, but it's all right. Y'all will never do.
I couldn't tell.
But
You were just vibing. I think like you were
then so much craziness happened day two. Maybe the day before I was in a hit and run. Nothing
You serious?
major. Yeah, nothing major. Somebody fucking pulled into I was at the store buying decorations for the show. I literally just got in my car, didn't pull out nothing. This car just like where I was parked and how the parking lot went is kind of like this. They just, oh my gosh, they was speeding, hit the back of my car. I heard boom.
They kept going.
Yes.
It wasn't in North, was it?
No, I was in Linden.
Oh.
Yeah. It was in Linden.
Yeah.
I don't care what drop location. It was Linden at the Dollar Tree. I'm getting little decorations. And somebody just, pulled in that bitch. I looked this way. I seen the car zoom. I looked that way. And the lady was in the car next to me and her mouth was wide open. She's like, you better go get them. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even have my phone on me to like try to take a picture real quick of their license.
Yeah, you didn't expect nothing like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Then I got out of my car, looked at it. And like, thankfully, it's not crazy horrible. But I got a crack in my bumper and it's like all scraped and stuff now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, they were showing everything. But hey, you give and you take, whatever.
Yeah. At least you didn't let it
We had a great show the day after, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Low-key forgot about it. My car's still drivable. It's not affecting me. It's just annoying. And why would somebody do that? You're not even going to brake a little bit?
I mean, you're in Jersey.
Yeah.
No,
I just
it
hope
is.
their car got messed up. Because it sounded pretty bad. I was like, damn.
If they took off like that, you know, they either didn't have insurance
Right.
or they didn't have some type of papers that they, you know what I'm saying? You know where we're at. Like, they didn't have some papers.
They was somebody. So if that was you, fuck you. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
for real, you could have stopped and been like, I'm so sorry. All right, I accept your apology. I'm mad, but it's okay. I get it. Like, what we gonna do about it? You know, I have insurance, but come
it's
on.
not worth making it go up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You just have no conscience. Like,
Oh, that's crazy. Now I know what you mean. Somebody tapped my car. Was it at? I think it was at the same damn Dollar Tree, as a matter of fact.
wow. Don't even
I swear to
say
God.
in Linden.
I swear to God.
In Linden.
In Linden.
Oh my! Next to the TD Bank that's over there.
I
I think like $2 trees on there.
I was at the one next to Kohl's.
Oh, I know what you're
Off
talking about.
109. You know what I'm talking about, right?
109.
Yeah. Yo,
Damn.
this lady went by like with her door.
Mm.
I was like, get the fuck. I mean, it was hard as shit.
Damn. What's up with Dollar Tree parking lots?
I don't know. All the ratchets go there.
Mm-hmm. The people that just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They do not give a fuck, man. Yo, it took all of my soul to just like not curse her the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you say anything to her though?
I really didn't want to. No, because I felt like it was gonna go left.
Yeah.
If I said something, it was gonna go left.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Some things are just better. And plus, when I looked at it, it sounded crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it left like a little dent, but it's not crazy noticeable, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
shit happens.
yeah, I just had to
But like, it would be nice if people just like took accountability.
it would be nice.
Let's respect each other.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
But whatever.
Yeah.
You can't always ask that for people. So
Nah, you know what? You just gotta keep on going. And the next day you had a great event. Great turnout.
So we wiped it all out anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just a crazy lead up to all of that. So I am just so grateful that, you know, everything went well and everybody had a good time. And, you know, it really genuinely was good vibes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, you know what? This is awesome. You know, this is just so dope. So part 2, for sure. Like I said, summertime vibe. And I'm trying to get a location, a venue that has like an inside and outside area. Especially if it is going to be nice.
Especially like, the summer.
Right. So,
nice.
I don't know. Asbury has a few like little rooftop situations. I think that would be dope if the venue's big enough. So, I don't know. I want to do something, you know, definitely have a little bit elevated from the last time too. So, yeah. But I'm excited. Like I said, one day I'm going to start piecing things together. So, it'll be coming soon, y'all. I gave myself a good, I want to say like month and a half to promote the event. Maybe a little less, a month and a week. But it was a good amount of time, like I passed out flyers. That was another thing that like I did that I think honestly helped. People were sending me pictures of the flyers that I just put up randomly in South Jersey. Put them at like McDonald's at the drive-thru thing, the Dunkin' Donuts. People were sending them to me.
Yeah.
What the hell, Carina? I'm like, pop out April 5th.
Yeah. Nah, I saw you posting different things online. I'm like, damn, she's really outside.
Yeah. And
Really
then
outside, yeah.
one day too, like some of the artists they met me in Atlantic City. I printed out some of their flyers too, and we went out and just like posted up the flyers and stuff. And groundwork is real still,
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that because and also it just looks cool. You're just walking around, see my face all the one.
Yeah. What you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's important too, So want to definitely start piecing the pieces together for part 2 for sure.
Yeah, part 2 is gonna be crazy.
Maybe like May, June, early June. I'll be back. Save the date, y'all.
Oh, you already know. I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, I already know. Everybody who experienced the first one is gonna definitely come to the second one. Then everybody who was like, "Damn, I wish I was there," they're gonna be at the second one.
Yeah, I am though, low key. I don't know when this is dropping, but I am trying to throw a little mini 420 event.
Yeah.
I just peeped that it's on. Oh, yeah, I was telling you.
Yeah.
I just peeped that 420 is on Easter.
It's on Easter?
On Easter.
So that's why a lot of people were doing it on the 19th.
I guess so, yeah. I guess it all makes sense. It came full circle. Somebody told me, they were like, just remember it's Easter too. I was like, oh shit. But I don't know. I don't have any real Easter plans. I should be with my family, go down to South Jersey. But I mean, if I can like bring people together again and do something dope for 420, fuck it. And give the people that maybe don't have anything to do on Easter something to do, And the vibe.
I mean, what time are you thinking? Like around
it's also later. Evening? So yes.
Well, yes, you got plenty of time.
Right. Maybe like 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 5 to 10. 5 to 10. That way everyone can go home early, get ready for work the next day. Because I got work too, y'all. So
yeah, it's a good time.
Just a little something. I'm not expecting anything crazy. So I might have a venue ready for that. And yeah, details coming soon possibly. So
yeah. Nah, that'll be dope.
But I don't know. I have this like rush in me now to just like do events and like little shit because I'm like, fuck it, like people want to do it, let's do it. Like everybody's looking for something to do or just an opportunity to grab the microphone and perform. Honestly,
of course.
Together, show like that. So
yeah, what you put together was like an actual concert. I mean, the whole setup was like dope. It was really dope. I like had the screen behind everybody. You were playing like their videos and like I don't know, it's important. Yeah. A lot of places don't do that.
Right.
You're just on stage.
Exactly. And it's little things like that that do truly matter, So, yeah, that venue was cool. I never heard about it until like I was searching for venues.
Yeah.
And the space was decent, I'm like, okay. The stage was cute with the screens, the TVs around. I'm like, all right, there's a full bar in here. The DJ had their own separate little like nook. They weren't in the way of anything, like bathrooms, whatever. So, and a big parking lot for everybody just to park, don't pay, like whatever. I'm like, all right, we gonna do this. We gonna do this big blue building in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. No, it was good. I think that's the thing that sometimes you have to deal with, like in North Jersey, the parking.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping right now that I don't get a ticket.
No, you're good. After no, you're good. After like 2:30, nobody comes around here and does anything. And after 4 o'clock, like for sure, it's done.
We definitely need you. Go outside and take it.
Nah, you're good, yo. You got a ticket unpaid. Man. Nah, you're good though. You're definitely good.
It didn't seem like it was like, a high.
Nah. At 2:30, they don't even come around here no more. Especially if it's raining, like, nah, you're good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're not worried about any of that.
It's a shitty day. All right, we're gonna go live for a little bit as we're on here. Let's do it.
Yeah. So you said around July,
you're
gonna have possibly the 101 experience part 2. Yeah. And the location is to be determined.
But I'm thinking like, I hate to say Central Jersey, but like, yeah, Central Jersey. That way it's a happy medium for everybody,
It is.
Like that does make sense. somewhere like down the shore, possibly at Thing Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and definitely looking for a venue, like I said, that has maybe some sort of outside area too. That way we can just enjoy being outside. And if we are by the shore, have a nice like beach view or something. So
Yeah, or they can hit the beach during the day and then just go to the. I mean, you already know.
yeah,
You can turn up at the beach and then go turn up.
let's have a concert on the beach. I did that once.
You did?
Well, not my own show, but I went to a rave in Wildwood years ago.
Yeah.
I don't do rave music. I don't do I don't like that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate it. Some songs be like, but
Yeah,
it's
of
only
course.
for so long. But I did. I went to a rave, and like after I graduated high school that summer with some of my friends, and it was an experience for sure. But it being on the beach though
It's just
was
different.
really cool.
It's just different.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I don't know. That's a big step. Maybe like one from part 5.
Part- I mean, who knows? Maybe
I don't know about part 2.
No, I mean, maybe they got a venue on the beach. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But I mean, that would be crazy because think about how many people is going to walk by.
Like Asbury Park honestly has a few nice venues. They have the House of Independence.
Yeah,
They have the Stone Pony. I think that's what it's called.
I heard of that.
Yeah. And then even I think there's like a bowling alley that might have some sort of performance area, Asbury Lanes or something. So that would not be a bad place to do it, honestly.
It's not a bad idea.
Convincing myself more as we speak.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ready because I need to figure this stuff out though, because when I get on the phone on Monday, I'm gonna have to be like, well, I want to do this, and that. So I'm figuring it.
Yeah. Monday. That's ASAP.
Yeah, it is.
You're not playing any games.
No. There's no time to play games. I've already played too many games and wasted time on people that play games with me. So it is, fully focused time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I always feel like time is ticking. How do you feel about that?
I feel the same way. I feel like time is going so fast.
Yes.
Like I don't know why it feels like that, but time is just moving.
Fast as hell. I can't believe we're already in April.
Already in April.
April 11?
Yeah, we're already halfway.
What the heck?
That's crazy.
It's 2025.
It just doesn't feel like it because it's still cold outside.
Right. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but we're already
But still, yes, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't know. So yeah, I just feel like I constantly always got to do something, plan something. I don't know. Got to be productive.
Yeah.
Wrong. I be not wanting to do it though.
Yeah.
Not wanting to do it though. I put all this shit on myself. I feel like I'm like, okay, gotta do this, like whatever. And there's certain shit in life you do just have to do,
Yeah.
So it's that plus all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just really don't want to, like I do want to just like. But
it'll be nice, but it's not realistic.
it's not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not realistic until I have over $1 million in my bank account
And it
and
still
stuff
won't be
with
enough.
everyone that I love.
It still won't be
That's
enough.
realistic. I mean, no, I am gonna be realistic. It's like, yeah, sure, it's still not enough, but at that point it will be. Because right now, at the end of the day, what I have is enough. Truly, I just
That's true.
believe that. You
Yeah.
know? Like I want a bigger and better life for me, but like I am happy with my life and
Yeah.
who I am. You know what I mean? So I can embrace everything that comes with it. And people don't know how to do that. It's not easy, but
Mhm.
so yeah, so like I don't know when the time comes or whatever, and I like to pay attention to people who didn't have money and then get it and see how they act and what they did,
Yeah, I love seeing it.
or like
I
just
love seeing
people
that.
who had money in general and like had businesses and like what they do. So, yeah, I think at that point it will be enough. It will be enough.
I think you could definitely reach it.
Thank you.
I definitely see you reaching it. Between like music and everything else you're doing, you reach that in no time.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no question. Now, are you in the studio?
I am in the studio and I'm about to I've been in and out of the studio. I'll be honest. I've been in and out of the studio lately, especially these last month or two with the show. Cause I was just like working every day and just focusing my extra time on the show. Even at work, but whatever. So yeah, but I'm about to lock back into the studio because I am moving down to South Jersey for a little bit. And the guy, his name is Tyler. Studios, Tribal Studios. I'm gonna shout him out. He's dope. He's dope. That's why I made One of One with my.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he made the beat. He's an awesome producer. He's an awesome engineer, writer. Like, he does it all. He's an artist himself. So I'm looking forward to tapping back in with him. And like, he's in South Jersey. So like, I'm gonna have the time. I'm gonna be in the area, and I'm gonna finally, and I'm gonna say it confidently, I'm gonna finally have my EP done. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And that way, by One of One Experience Part 2, I can perform my EP. So it's all in the works, y'all. It's a matter of executing everything.
Yeah, of course. You know, we're definitely gonna be expecting that.
But yeah, I do have a new song. I just don't know when it's done. But
It's done. You just don't know when you're gonna drop?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I low-key want to still shoot a video for Do It For Me and then drop
and
the
then
next
drop it.
one. There we go.
Damn.
Yeah. And I also don't have somebody hit me up today, actually. I did a show in Brooklyn. Not last night, the night before. On Wednesday. And I met a videographer there. His videos were so cool, like so dope, special effects, all that. And he hit me up today, and he was like, "Your One of One song is so dope. Like, do you have a music video for it?" Yeah. I have this huge, big concept that I want to do for One of One, and I'm waiting just till the right moment because I think that song, honestly, is like timeless in a way. And I think when I do the video, it'll help it even more when the time is right. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, but I definitely want to shoot a dope video for One of One, and I want to do something for Do It For Me. I have that concept too. It's just a matter of like time, money.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the time.
Right people, you know.
Yeah. And the time is definitely gonna be a factor.
Yes.
Because you've been busy.
Yes.
Yeah, you've definitely been busy.
But anyways. Yeah, tell me something that you're looking forward to.
Something I'm looking forward to is just keep on working with more people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just keep on tapping in with everybody, and man, that's pretty much it. Just expanding. You get what I'm saying?
Elevating constantly.
That's it. And I feel like, it's definitely happening. It definitely is.
No facts.
Yeah.
And I'm just so happy you're a part of that event too. For real.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you reaching out to me.
No, yeah.
You know?
Like, I was happy to have you guys because you do constantly work. You know, you're consistent. You're out here doing what you love too, and I appreciate that. I respect that. But like everybody was just like so excited that they were able to like tap in with you guys. And
yeah, it was definitely dope.
I appreciate it.
It was definitely dope. I loved it. I definitely loved it.
Yeah. And we had the food trucks outside too, man. Like, I didn't even get to eat nothing. I'm not gonna lie though, they hooked me up with 2 free tacos at the end of the event. It was like already 3 a.m. and I was just like hanging outside and they were about to close down.
So good. Especially the steak quesadilla. They had what else? The chicken tacos stuff. They were good.
Okay.
Real good.
Good. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know the name of their food truck, but yes. And I was.
For sure.
It definitely was.
Yeah. Okay, we're on live right now. There's a few people on here. So if you guys have a question, ask it real quick. Let's do a little
Q&A.
Yeah, a little like live interview type situation. I really love this angle. Let's see. Questions. Hey, what do you guys do? I know you guys got premiere or whatever.
Huh?
Don't you have the movie premiere thing tonight?
No, you know what? It's it's later.
Okay.
So it's late time. You have the movie premiere in Newark. It's The King of Newark Part 3.
Was it last night too?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, I seen a few people there. And I was like, is this what you... And I thought you were talking about maybe yesterday. But I'm like, nah, he said today. Who was it? Rob Davis that directed it? You know?
No, it was Alfonso from H World Family.
Alfonso Films? Oh, I don't know.
No, H World Family. Yeah, it's you're probably seeing him.
Maybe
you definitely seen him on IG before. I'm pretty sure. Definitely. Like when it comes to movies and like different art and networks and like in Newark, like he's always outside.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll show you later on. You'll be like, oh yeah. familiar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good though.
Yeah, they're having it tonight. 7 p.m., 9 p.m. So
All right.
yeah, they're doing a lot lately. I went to Mama Jones' birthday bash.
Oh,
Like,
Mama Jones is so cool.
yeah, it's like a week ago. She's always
She's oh my god, she's so uppity, like
yeah.
in the best way. Like she has so much energy. I feel like
Yeah, I love her energy. Yep, yeah. I love her energy.
I met her at I did a video shoot for so his name's Gotti 800. He's from Atlantic City actually. When he be making music, he's doing his thing. He did a song with Fetty Wap. And I was in the video and she was at the shoot. Jim Jones wasn't even there or anything. I guess
she was there?
She was just there. I guess she knew maybe somebody's people's that was whatever. Like, but yeah, I met her there and she was just the sweetest lady.
Yes.
So and just fun.
Yeah, she's definitely fun. She's definitely fun. Every time I see her, I'm just like, I wonder how she was like when Jim Jones was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder with the old Mama Jones, how she was.
Right.
Yeah.
She's sweet. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Any features on the EP?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question. So I will say, what I will say is that I have a few features coming out soon as singles. So I'm super excited for that. I do have one already. So features hasn't been my thing for real. Cause I'm like my catalog, I personally feel like my catalog's not big enough to like have a bunch of features going out. You know, people can think differently, but I want a certain amount of my own stuff before I'm like just on people's songs. So, but I did do a feature recently. It's called Same Time with my friend Ray Legend. She's super dope. And I love that song. We have another one coming out. It's called Beautiful. And then I have a song with Thanks Mari. And a few other features too. I've been working on features lately because I'm just like, you know what, maybe it's time to like experiment a little bit, tap in with other people, collaborate with other people. Because it is important, you know? So, but on the EP though, no, I don't think so, yo. I think it's gonna be straight Carina because it will be my first body of work. You know, it's a smaller body of work, EP, but yes, I want people to really and like I've dropped singles now. You know, I have a few singles out, I have another one ready to go, and like just others in my phone that no one will ever hear. But I think it's time to like kind of elevate my sound now because I kind of did get to experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
And so, like with the EP, I want it to be the first time that everybody hears like a full body of, not full, like a mini body of work of mine, you know, and just experience that vibe. So, yeah, I'm excited. So probably no EPs. I wanted to be straight. I mean, no features. I wanted to be just straight Carina.
Yeah. Let everybody into your world.
Right, and then the album will probably have features on it for sure. Yeah. So whenever that is.
Yeah, but I figure though, like the first EP, the first project, you want to be like more personal, like
like 5 songs, 6 songs, maybe. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna bang them out, and then you'll be excited for the features. You know?
Then you worry about the collabs,
right? Yeah,
it makes sense.
Unless something, I mean, come on, it's not happening today, but yeah, that would be my plan. Just just me and then collabs.
Yeah. Now, if you can, a one-on-one experience anywhere in the world. It might be the one-of-one. Who knows? Who knows what show it's going to be?
Right.
Could be the 20th. Who knows? The way you're putting them out. You're doing one in July already.
Yeah.
So it could be, I mean, you might do another one in like maybe fall or winter time again. Who knows?
Probably every 3 months.
Oh, boy. Oh yeah, you know what? That'll definitely be dope though.
Yeah.
Nah, but like, where would your gym location be at for the one-on-one experience? Part 50.
That's such a good question. That's really a cool question. I haven't like thought that yet. You know. You know what I'm gonna say?
Where?
And I'm gonna say this for a few different reasons. Korea.
Korea.
Seoul, Korea.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think that'd be so cool. The K-pop song's crazy.
It is.
And I can squeeze my way in there, I believe. So, and I'm part Korean. So
So it's kind of personal,
I have family out there.
Uh-huh.
So they're gonna pop out.
Yeah.
And it's just like a big city, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like that would be really cool. That would
That's
be really
different.
cool. Yeah, that would be really
Nobody
cool.
ever said Korea.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
can just
different.
see all of us like in the middle of the city or something with a stage. I mean, because think about it, it low key is like, I don't know, it's just like not just like Times Square in New York City, but it's the
Well, similar,
vibe.
yeah,
It's
similar, yeah.
elevated and just different cultures. So just imagine like what they do in Times Square, you know, you do that in Korea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all better book your flights and buy your tickets.
Yeah. You've been
Start saving now.
start saving now. Get that passport.
And in like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Follow up with me.
You've been to Korea before, right?
No.
No?
That was in Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma, my mom's my dad's mom, she's from Korea. And she usually does go out there like once a year to go visit her family for like a month or two. She'll stay out there. Yeah.
You never wanted to go.
I never really
Got invited.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't know how to say that nicely. I never really got invited up until maybe last year. Honestly, I will say that. My grandma was like, I wish you and my brother's name is Louis. I wish you and Louis could come with me, you know. But just at the time, like, it just didn't work out like that, you know. So my brother is currently in Poland. So maybe next year when he comes back, like, and when she's gonna go again, we'll go. So and she's getting a little older. So I don't know how many more years she'll decide to go. But, you know, if we can all go one time, maybe that would be so. And I'll throw my show while we're all out there.
That'd be what? Heck of an experience.
Yes. Save your money now.
We need a family meal while we're there though. You already know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
What's your favorite dish?
Okay, so it's not really a dish. And if you just like know about Korean food, I love kimchi.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it. I know I've heard of it, but I don't know. It's like a pasta?
No. So it's cabbage basically.
Cabbage.
That's like made in a certain way. It's crunchy, like, but it's spicy and like I think it has like vinegar and like red pepper and like, I'm not a spice girl. I can't do hot stuff. So you gotta make it like at a decent, you know. My grandma makes the best, right? But kimchi is so good to me. I love that with some white rice. Bulgogi.
Oh, bulgogi. Now I've had that.
The meat, yeah.
I've had that. Yeah, it's real
so
good.
too.
It is.
My mom makes these things called mandu. They're basically like a mini empanada.
Okay.
But with bulgogi or whatever else you kind of want to put in it, but mostly usually that. And like little vegetables or whatever. So good. Like a little, you know. I don't know, there's so much. And like different little snacks and stuff. I remember me and my brother when we were little, we would go to the Korean store with my grandma. And we would get these rice cakes, but they were like big. They were like this big circles of like rice cakes. And not like the ones you see that they sell at the store or ShopRite. Like, you know how they make the apple cinnamon rice cakes?
Yeah.
It's different. It's really thin and not like that bumpy texture. I don't know. And they're big. They're like little discs, so you can just throw out. But yeah, it's all different kinds of cool snacks and stuff too. So shout out to my mom. I'm so man. I love her. And I miss her. I need to see her.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm also Puerto Rican and Sicilian, Italian. Yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, it's mixed. The mix is crazy. Yeah. I like it. It is. Yeah, you can watch like any movie and feel like you're a part of it, right?
Yeah, but the sucky thing is I don't know any other language. I only know English. Yeah, I was never really taught, but I also never like learned.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you know, I wish I really did know Spanish. That would be extremely helpful. So helpful because I want to make songs in Spanish. People ask me like, Carina, you're Latina. You speak Spanish? I'm like, no, baby.
Yeah.
No, lo siento.
Yeah.
But I wish I did know. And I could always learn. We could always learn.
Yeah, you can always learn.
So, but it would be cool to know Spanish, Korean, and Italian.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Plus English. Be dope.
Well, if you know like Spanish, you'll definitely pick up Italian like quick.
That's what people say.
Because they're similar, you know?
Yeah, that's what people say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Do you know any other languages?
I grew up speaking Spanish.
Mm.
You see the flag right there. You know what I mean? You gotta rap all the time. But yeah, so
No, yeah, that's cool. Honestly, we need to. I think us as Americans, just in general, need to dive into like other cultures sometimes. You know,
yeah,
expand our American brains. So yeah,
I think so.
Mhm.
I think so.
Wait, let's talk about some current events.
Uh-huh.
What did you think about that freaking helicopter that crashed yesterday?
Oh my God, into the Hudson.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
There's always something going on.
Always. But was it like just like a private helicopter of some sort, or like did it belong?
I'm not sure because I mean, like over the Hudson, you got I mean, you might have like the news, you might have these private
The hospital stuff or like
or the tourists. They're always taking like helicopter. Like there's no telling. But I know they're doing a search to see like I heard was like 4 people on the helicopter.
Okay.
But
I heard 6 and they all died.
they all died?
They all died.
Yeah, they saw the
That's what I heard.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know they showed the helicopter like falling into the water, and then they showed the propeller like fall after that. And I'm like, damn, man. Luckily that didn't fly and hit somebody else.
That's what I said. I was like, wow, it landed so perfectly in the water.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I thought that was crazy for sure. I was at work and my coworker came in and like, you heard about the hills? I was like, just crashed in Jersey City. I'm like, what? I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, right in the Hudson. Like,
That's why I feel like it was like a tourist helicopter. That's what I feel like.
I mean,
I don't know.
that's horrible. You know,
Well,
stuff
yeah,
like
it's sad
that.
either way,
So
though.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, oh, man,
There's a lot going on. Then they had our roof collapsed or something in DR, right?
I don't know.
There was something that just happened in DR.
I'll be honest. When it comes to like news,
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. Politics, I really don't. I like, I live in my world,
No, me too.
So-
But
But no, I didn't hear about the collapse.
a lot of it is on like IG.
Right, yeah, TikTok, whatever. That's what I know.
Yeah. Because I'm like you. I really don't watch the news. I feel like the shit is depressing.
Yes. It's always just
Yeah.
these people die. And
I'm good on that. I'm really
Yeah.
good on that. Like the whole like politics thing. Like I hate to say I can care less, but I can really care less. Like
right. I know. And I give it up to the people, man. I like that we're touching on this topic. I'm being so respectful. I really give it up to the people that do pay attention and do have a passion for standing up for their rights and like not even the rights. I mean, I hope everybody does that. But like for real, in that like being educated on your politics and knowing what's going on in this country,
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I am so blind to it, which I am I'm disappointed to say. I wish I did educate myself a bit more. That way I could have more influence. But I'm already trying to pave the way for myself in another way, y'all. So
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why I really don't tap into the news like too much or like the media period is because I feel like some of it is kind of like one-sided.
Yeah.
So I feel like depending on the news outlet you watch the most or whatever like that, it kind of sway the way you think. It kind of sways your opinion. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not trying to think like that.
Right. That's why you gotta watch the
Yeah.
what do they call? Not red up. What's the middle one?
What the oh damn.
The white.
Yeah, there's
I don't know. There's a few news stations that aren't supposed to be one side or the other.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
It's like a neutral.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to tap in with them.
Right.
Where it's just straight up just news and what happened.
Exactly. Mhm.
I don't want to hear like, well, I feel this way about it. Like
Yeah.
nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. I don't care how you feel.
Yeah, I
Tell
mean,
me what actually is
what
going on.
really happened? Yeah, what really happened? Yeah, it's too many opinions. Which I get it. Everybody forms their own opinion,
Right.
and sometimes I do like that side of it too. I'm like, damn, I never thought of it like that. But then some of it is just so over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like so over the top.
Hmm.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I have like a love-hate relationship with TikTok in specific, because that has become such a huge like news outlet, current events, like whatever's going on, even shit that isn't like important and it's only for like, okay, I'll be honest, I love Justin Bieber. If you know me, you know this. And just everything with like Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. I'm telling you, my shit is, I'll watch one video that pops up and then just multiple. And it's just like, it feeds you so much information. And especially when it does come to like real current events and things that are going on actually in this country, in this world. It's like there is a lot of misinformation and just like, it's crazy just these things that people do and say to get views, get likes, and satisfy themselves. I don't know. Today I came across, I got a notification actually from TikTok on my phone. It was like a little NASA picture, which was, I guess, a profile picture of the thing. I don't follow this account or anything. They have thousands of followers and it's all like footage. It's saying that it's like, they're not claiming to be NASA. It said like NASA something, but like footage of Mars and like other whatever, like NASA's newest footage of Mars 2025, whatever. But like, and there's thousands of people on this account liking it, commenting, whatever, saying, all of a sudden you can clearly see that it's AI. But I clicked on it because it caught my attention, like, oh shit, I'm trying to see Mars. Like, NASA's newest footage. Like, what the fuck? And there's people who really do believe it. You know, they won't like just double check and be like, oh, maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe this is fake. Like, so it's just crazy. And then that scaled up to like a bigger level is insane, you know? So, they're going to do something.
Yeah. I mean, the latest stuff I've seen about Mars was like, they're trying to build, some like, they're trying to build something up there. I know it's gonna be like 20 million to travel up there. And I don't know, it's like I don't know if it's like a hotel or some high rise building.
Yeah. I didn't know it was on Mars. This is new information to me. I believe it. But I remember being in, it was either, honestly, I'm going to say it was either middle school or high school. I just remember being in class when I don't know, it was NASA or whatever big corporation it is, announced that they are going to do like a hotel in space or something. But it was like it's supposed to be a rocket ship. And like you just go up there and the ship is basically the hotel. But you got to pay, yes, like $millions of dollars or something to do that. But I remember like my teacher just telling us about it. And I don't know, like I'll just never forget that because I just thought it was so insane. And like, I mean, I don't know. Like if I knew it'd be easy peasy and I can come back in 24 hours safely, I would probably do it and not spend that much money. Obviously. But like that risk of leaving Earth, I'm not leaving this Earth.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No.
It's a lot. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know.
I'm like, if my life and safety was guaranteed, sure, please, I would love to see the universe and space. But like something about that really freaks me out.
But I think, you know what? I think over time it's going to be like, it's going to get like so developed.
Yeah.
It's going to be almost like flying a plane.
And I think Mars, if that's what they're going to do, is going to be the new Earth anyways. So who knows? I really, truly don't know. And like, I'm 27. I was born in 1997. And like, I'm not old, but I'm grateful too that I did kind of get to see the world and like experience my childhood as like not everything being surrounded by technology and the internet and stuff, you know? Like I didn't get a cell phone until I was like 14, 15 years old. And that was because of my parents too. You know, they did make sure that I was like enjoying my childhood, whatever, learning real things. But yeah, so I don't know. And these kids now, they're 2 years old and have an iPad in front of their face like 20 out of the 24 hours a day. And it's just scary. It's crazy. And I just can't believe that, like, you know, and can't imagine that maybe when I have kids or just even kids in general in the next 10 years, even. I don't have words for it. I don't have words for it.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be crazy.
Sad. It's sad. It's so sad. because I think as like a society, I don't know, I want to believe it's like split in half, 50% think otherwise, and another 50% are just going to go with it. But I think the percentage is way greater than 50% of the people that are going to just go with it. That's sad because I think people are just going to like go along with the program and literally be like program. And that's so scary. Not to get all like
No, I mean, I definitely think
weird, but
no, but that's
in
about
a
happening.
way, in a way, yeah, like, and not even like crazy, but you know, people's brains are gonna just like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Like
Evolve.
oh,
They're gonna.
evolve, yeah.
I don't even. Sure, they're probably gonna deteriorate. They're probably gonna. They're probably gonna deteriorate, but they're gonna evolve in a way that's negative for like the human species and our fucking like success of life. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, it's I don't know. I feel like technology is there. I don't know. It's a good and it's a bad.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know you got these if you tapped in with the AI and like the robotics and everything, like you see how crazy it's getting.
Yeah. Today, just real quick.
Yeah.
Just speaking of AI, everybody's been posting their action figures
Oh,
and
yeah.
toys or whatever. Everybody last 2 days, that's all I'm seeing. And it looks dope, you know, but I feel like I'm walking through the aisles of Toys R Us. Like, Toys R Us. Like, I don't, you know.
Yeah, what is that? Because I saw one person posted at first. I'm like, oh shit, that's dope.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, damn, there's like 20 people doing the same shit.
Right, yeah. And then I figured it was some type of AI thing, someone just like everybody's, you know, using. But then my brother's girlfriend actually sent me one of me, and I'm like, how'd you do that? Like, she said it's ChatGPT. So I finally went on ChatGPT today. I said, make me an action figure of myself, one of one edition. I had a microphone, a sparkly microphone, headphones, money, and a purse. And I had to upload a picture of myself so they, you know, had some sort of reference. There it was. And it was dope too.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I thought it was something that people were like buying, honestly.
I thought somebody was really getting it made.
Oh, yeah. Like I thought it was an app that maybe you had to buy or whatever in order to generate like something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, they're really making like an action figure themselves.
Yeah, like something, whatever. But no, it's ChatGPT.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I feel dumb as hell. Not because no, you know why? Because like when I saw it, and I was like, oh shit, she got an action figure. So I was like, oh wow, she upped the game now. And then I'm looking, I'm like, hold up, this person got one, this person got one, they're all the same shit. Man,
yeah, it's just AI. Ain't nobody putting out dollars of themselves now. Okay. But it is pretty cool though. And it just goes to say like the ideas that you can create, that is the bittersweet thing of how technology is growing and evolving.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think just, you know, it just takes away from like the tangible part of being creative. I feel like, you know, it can help us. It gets things done faster.
Yeah.
It creates new ideas that your brain hasn't even thought of. But it just, takes away from that like hands-on, you know. Yeah. What are we creating? What are we doing? You know? So
you would never use it to write a song?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna say no. Like, sure, maybe I'll pop something in, like, give me a lyric about something or like, you know, but no, like I can confidently say it's not in my instinct. When I don't know something, I'm like, let me ask ChatGPT. Yeah. People are like that. They're like, just ask ChatGPT. I'm like, who the fuck is ChatGPT? Like, I didn't think about this myself. So, but no, I mean, I think you could use that as a tool. I've used it for certain like business plans or like trying to come up with certain like things like that as far as like laying out certain, you know, ideas or whatever, storyboarding and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like being authentic and organic.
No, I mean, I know I was watching something the other day and like this there's a lady that gets paid for doing like voiceovers, right? And I mean, now she's kind of worried about it. I mean, she's been doing it for years. Gets paid good money for it. But, you know, with the technology coming out, she's kind of worried about like it really taking over everything because a lot of people are using it now. Yeah. And she's saying that actual human voice eventually will be like a luxury for different brands. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's gonna have so much AI that the actual human voice will be a luxury.
No, I mean, I feel that.
Yeah.
For real, I understand that. Because a lot of people are using AI. Even like the ads and stuff that pop up and it's like, whatever. Are you an artist that are looking to promote you? That's everything that I see on my shit.
Yeah.
And it's just that weird, like, yes, voiceover AI sound, but there are different programs and stuff that you can really like. You can even. I know people who literally like made their own song sound like it's Juice World singing it, or like Kid Leroy singing it, or like any other artist, Justin Bieber singing it. Like, it's crazy that you can just do that, you know, and it's okay. It's okay to do it. You can drop a song, whatever. Like, what the hell?
You can drop it like that?
I'm pretty sure as long as you buy whatever little license the website makes you buy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, but no, I feel that, like, I don't know, I think anything that's just real is always valuable. So, but yeah. And I don't know, the voice itself, I mean, I make music, so this stuff like
you want it to be you want it to be your own voice.
Yeah, but even in songs, you know, there's certain little things, and this is one of my, you know, favorite parts about like making music, being in the studio, writing, recording. Like certain little things that you do with your voice really matter.
Yeah.
Like little, okay, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
And I'm on live, so some people are jamming it. So one time I was recording a song. It wasn't even my idea. It was a producer's idea. And I started the lyric with I. Wait, was it? Yep, it was I. It was I know you be up all night was the first line. So I was like, I know you be up all night. And he said, I don't even know how he explained me to do it, but it was like add that from I. Like, I know you be up all night. I don't know. It's just like little.
It did change it a little bit, like just that little emphasis.
I know you be up all night.
Yeah.
Instead of I know you be up all night. Yes, it makes a difference. And just like little stuff like that comes along with like the human voice is super important.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like for somebody to even think of that that little tiny.
Yep. But it adds that, especially, and it was the first thing you heard, you know, on that song too, which also like made it something. So it was kind of cool. But like that, I just took that away from that studio session. I'll never forget it. And just little things like that, you know, like do add to the sound.
Yeah.
Whether it's in a song or just a voiceover or whatever it is, or speaking of somebody, you know, like. So yeah, I appreciate that stuff. Yeah.
No, definitely adds to like different type of emotions that you really can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely does. So you're gonna get into any acting?
So fun fact, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I started out acting. Like I've always loved music. I love to sing and dance, but you know, first time I was ever on stage, I was acting. I was an owl, an Oliver Twist in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And every year after that, I was in school plays, and then I did acting school. Like I had an acting agent and everything. Like my little cop card, headshots, all that shit.
Yeah.
Went to auditions. And I was in few commercials, short films,
reality shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever didn't tap in the first time.
Right. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going hard with this music and shit. So, because I love it, you know. But I do want to get back into acting a little bit more, you know. Like I did the modeling thing, which was cool. It's not really acting, but in some music videos, you know, you got to like act a little bit, play a role, just like whatever, be a part of that vision. And even my own music videos, but that's something I always enjoyed. I do love like storytelling and, you know, playing a character of some sort. And so, yeah, I definitely, you know, would love to do some more acting stuff in the future for sure.
Yeah.
It's just like this music takes up so much time. But I can definitely do something. It's just, honestly, I'll be honest, I haven't like put, you know, the time aside or just said to myself, like, instead of tapping in with, you know, trying to be on this or go do this with like for my music, I should sit down and be like, let me apply to these castings, you know, let me try to go to these auditions or whatever. So update my acting reel and my resume. So yeah, but I do acting. I would love to get into more stuff. So.
I mean, you might have to have a camera follow you around one day.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest too. I'm throwing a lot of stuff out there right now, but
Yeah.
I did 2 years ago. 2 years ago already. Can't believe it was already 2 years ago. I had this videographer. Shout out to Big Pearl. That's what people call him. Big Pearl.
Big Pearl.
Waxed,
Yeah.
But he's a videographer. I met him at one of my dance rehearsals. One day he was just at the dance studio with the camera. And he's just like, he was there for my rehearsal. And when we were done, he was like, I think you're dope.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. He was like, he was kind of getting into videography, but he had a nice camera. Like, he knew what he was doing. He was just trying to learn more, get more, experience out of his belt.
Yeah.
And he was like, I want to like do a little mini documentary with you. And I'm like, let's do it. And this was right at the beginning of me starting to get like booked for shows and stuff. So I was all hands on. I'm like, let's go. I was starting rehearsals for real. I was in the dance studio a lot, like, doing shows of summertime too. So it's just good, good vibe, good year. So we started a whole documentary and everything. He came down to South Jersey with me. We interviewed my family and all that. And not to put his business out there, I'm not, but he just low-key fell off the face of the earth. So
With all the footage?
I had the footage.
Oh, you had it. You just gotta chop it up and put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So much. And also, it's not like done either. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we have a lot of stuff, a lot of footage, but he kind of like went MIA and there was no wrap up of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could always use it for something in the future for sure. But, I was definitely really looking forward to that little documentary coming out. It was going to be like 20, 30 minutes, something nice little episode.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hopefully he's good though.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's good. I've spoken to him, but he's just not like doing that anymore or whatever. So
it was a little bit more than he anticipated.
I guess so. Like life is life. That's what I'll say. But
I mean, something.
Yeah.
Some people try to get into music and then when they figure out like, oh shit, I gotta go to the studio, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Rehearsal, it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's good. He's at least alive. I was like, dang, he just fell off.
Well, I'll be honest. I was genuinely concerned. Maybe like a solid year. I didn't know either.
Well, you didn't hear from him for a year.
Hey, everything's okay? How you doing?
Damn.
Nothing. And then finally it was like, I'm so sorry. Life's been
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Pearl though. For real. He's a dope dude.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Life is life.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started a whole documentary and everything. So someday maybe that footage will be added to something.
Yeah. I mean, that footage and everything else you're doing.
Yeah. We should have documented the one-on-one experience. That's what I'm upset about, guys.
Hold on, nobody caught that on video? No, I'm serious. Like,
I mean, I'll be honest, it's kind of my fault, but also not. So, like 2 videographers that I had spoken to that I wanted to capture the event didn't end up coming. They bought tickets, but they just couldn't make it, which I still appreciate y'all. But whatever. So I was down 2 videographers.
Yeah.
And then somebody that was there didn't do what they were supposed to do. And I was so crazy that day that I didn't even care or not care, but I didn't even realize that wasn't my first priority. My first priority was to make sure all the artists were good. Yeah. So I didn't have a chance to take myself or tap in with any of y'all, the interviewers, do anything. Nothing. I didn't get to do anything. I was lucky I even got in a few 360 videos. And it was because of people like Carina, come on. So I didn't even take a picture of my dancers. I was thinking today, I'm like, damn, right after my performance, I should have called all the artists on stage and so we could all took a picture together. But hey, now I know for part 2.
That's all right though.
Yeah, it's all right. It was just a lot for me to handle all in, you know what I mean? So next time I'm definitely gonna have an assistant or something help me too.
Yeah.
Because I need it. I literally need it. I want to be able to kind of enjoy it, at least for a half hour. Give me a half hour.
Yeah.
To support the other artists, get a drink.
Yeah, have some fun. Yeah, you gotta have some fun.
And then I'm good. But Yeah, so that's the one thing I am a little, like, upset about is that I didn't get to have a videographer, like, follow me. It just kinda captured the whole thing, you know? So, now I know better for next time. I did have people send me some footage. There was videographers in the building for sure, and,
Yeah.
like, I got, some footage of my performance and stuff, but, it's just
It wasn't
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Word is bond, man. Word is bond. And I stand on my word. Like I'm a woman of my word always. And like if for some reason I can't come through, I'll communicate that.
Yeah.
I'll communicate it. Like some people just don't give a fuck. And it's annoying and it's disgusting. And
Yeah.
they're never working with me again.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I could put you in. I mean, I know you know plenty of videographers though.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, tap me in. Like,
Yeah, I'll type you in some.
what I need, I'll be honest. I think at this point, and like, I guess we can kind of leave this to wrap it up because I don't want to keep it too long. I know you have something to be.
Yeah, we chop it up.
But I think at this point, what I've realized, what I've been knowing, but like, I did put an event together, and like, it consisted of a decent amount of people.
Yeah.
So like, I need a team. I need a team, and like, I need, and this is just a personal like thought that I'm sharing. Like, and I see it in other people's journeys and like other people
Yeah.
that are, doing what they need to do. Like, in order to become a successful artist, there are so many moving parts to that. It's not just making music. It's not. There's
Yeah.
so many other things. And there's only so much I can do for myself. And like, I do appreciate everybody that taps in with me, supports me, works with me, like gives me opportunities. But I think it's time to literally have my own team though. Like I need people that say, Carina, like I believe in you and like I'm gonna be a part of your team, I wanna like use my brain to help yours, because I believe in this. And like I understand that it is bigger than just me. Like I don't want this just for myself. Like I want this for the people I care about that I love and just the fucking world in general, bro. Like this is so real. But in order to do that, I need help. So if you're seeing this and if you believe me, let me know.
Yeah.
If you can help in some sort of way. But it's crazy because like I see these artists, they have managers, they have this person doing this, whatever. And I know sometimes it comes down to like a matter of getting paid and stuff like that, which is everything's a business, like understood.
Yeah.
But it takes that first step of saying like, hey, I believe in you. Like let's try to follow through. Like let's come up with this plan and let's try to follow through with it and see what happens. You know what I mean? That's how everything starts.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to like find those people, you know what I mean? Even if it's one person, even if it's two people, honestly, all I need is a videographer and someone's brain that works just as fast as mine. And I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
And I think we can get a lot of stuff done. But yeah, so teamwork makes the freaking dream work. I've learned that. And Saturday kind of taught me that in a way too. Like I was definitely able to execute a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, everybody played their part. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just me that made everybody come through those doors and made everything run so smoothly. Like everybody had a role and, executed. So that's how we get shit done, man. That's how the world operates, honestly. And that's how people, are happy and successful. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think the bigger you get, which, I mean, it's already happening, you definitely don't need like a team. Definitely don't need a team. You were running around crazy that night.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
And could you imagine if I did just have one other person to like kind of speak to the DJs, tap in with the artists, make sure that side of everything was running well?
Yeah.
You don't need to know too much. You just need to know who's performing, the lineup, and make sure our music is dope. Like, other than that, then I could have had that extra time to like take some pictures.
Yeah. One drink?
I'm not even a drinker, but I was like, I want to feel a little something, but I ain't feeling nothing.
Yeah, so we need you to tap in with us. We had that white Henny on deck.
No, the Henny would have been too much.
It was a little splash.
Okay.
We had it with some juice, like a little splash. But no, it was definitely a good time though. It was.
I really did. I'm just so happy everybody else did. It was a good turnout.
Yeah, real good turnout.
Everything was smooth, good energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so grateful for that, for real.
Yeah.
It's like people could have just started a problem, made an issue, whatever.
Got shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been.
Could have been anything. Could have been anything. And shout out to the owner too, because he really did work with me with like certain things. And, even at the end, I kind of felt bad. It's like we were supposed to like shut off the music back at a certain point, which I was unaware of. I was unaware of, but then I was like, please, just a few more artists to go. And he was like, okay. So he was really nice about it. Like just everybody was, on point, good vibes, good people, and I'm really looking forward to the next one because we're gonna have that plus even more. So,
yeah, definitely tap in. If you missed the first one, you're gonna want to come out to the second one for sure.
Yes, facts.
Yeah.
One experience.
Definitely an experience.
But dos.
Yeah, we had to get this in real quick because that night just couldn't get a grab.
Yeah.
Couldn't catch you. Couldn't catch you.
It was crazy. Like people were literally pulling me everywhere. Like, and then okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I already know.
But it's all a learning lesson, and it just shows me, and I challenge all of you, and I challenge everybody to take on as much as you freaking think you can. I had like even that day, I'm like getting ready to make. I'm like, how do I do it? For got no idea. And I finally get there, like people are already there, and it's just like that switch that turns on. So I challenge all of you guys, no matter what it is that you do, challenge yourself to take on a little bit more, and see how it goes. If you can't handle it, you can't handle it, but at least you'll know,
Yeah.
So, and then you'll know what to do better for next time. So, yeah. Part 2.
No, I definitely like the way everything was planned out. Everything was planned out like very well.
Mm-hmm.
It was. And I'm looking forward to the next one. For sure.
Looking forward to you being a part of the next one.
Oh, yeah. You're there. We're there.
Shout out to Solo. Shout out to Solo 1 and 9. Here we went.
Nah, y'all appreciate you.
Y'all.
Yeah, you're going to be part of every event if I can after this.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Now, because we're gonna need, comes down to that team thing, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna need that core group that does like show up, and then like we just expand and grow from there.
Yeah.
That way it helps all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was another thing, not to drag this out, but like just touching on the whole networking thing of it. Like that's what I wanted people to come for as well and take away from was like networking is so important. It really is sometimes about who you know, and that does lead to other opportunities. It opens doors for you. So, I appreciate you, and you opened doors for people and gave opportunities to some of these artists too. I'm telling you, like they hit me up and they're like, I cannot wait to see my interview.
Yeah.
It's like some of their first interviews.
Yeah, people were tapped out.
Yeah, it's super dope. It's just super dope, and like it's just awesome to be able to get people together, create memories, and have a good freaking time. Just create vibes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely vibe. Make sure you got the next one.
Yeah. Be
Definitely
there
make sure.
or be square, y'all. You're gonna see the flyer.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the reels.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna see me posting up flyers again. Do everything I already did. Who knows? Maybe this time I'm gonna billboard or something.
Hey, I mean, it can happen. It could definitely happen.
You never know, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for supporting, tapping in. I appreciate you for having me.
I appreciate you coming through.
Showing up and showing out. Those are my kind of people. And I'm Carina Barrios. Carina C. And you can stream all my music on all streaming platforms. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'm not popping on there though. So we'll get there.
Yeah.
Will help. And appreciate it. One always.
That's it. We out.
Yeah.